Good morning, I'm Bruce Smollicombe, the President and Curator of the Jermyn Historical Society and their museum. We are currently open every Saturday from 9 until 4:30. We're here at the museum today displaying some of the artifacts that just came in. We get new artifacts every week brought in to us, and people come in and want to see the museum and they end up bringing us some stuff. Here on the table you'll see this is a Carbondale News article on John Jermyn and his family. It shows the early picture of John. We have the actual plate for this picture in our collection, and then it shows his family and the church that he actually founded and financed. That story we might do a presentation on in the future here. Alice Grabowski, which is one of our members, brought in the searchers for genealogy. We've volumes and volumes of that so that they can research their history of any of their family members. This all came from Jimmy Barber, who just recently passed away. This is him and his brother Charles, Boy Scout memorabilia. They also brought over this book here. This book is all about the Catholic Church. It's called The Catholic Light, and it's a 1925 edition, I believe, and it shows Jermyn and the Jermyn's pastor at that time. I have a story about that, about the church that was going to be built in Mayfield, and we're going to do a trivia question, and might as well do it here. Can anybody tell me where the church in Mayfield was going to be built? Was it ever started? And what was the name of the church going to be? This piece of artifact of memorabilia was given to us, and was told it was a canteen. Paul Ruddy donated this, and I told it was a mining canteen. After opening the cork and being told by Isaac Walker that it wasn't a mining canteen, oh, you could smell the oil. This was what they carried their kerosene in to light their lanterns in the mines. James Barber had his army shirt and his duffel bag donated to us. And these are just a handful of the newest articles that came in. Plus Alice Grabowski, she brought in a whole bunch of books. So we have some more books on antiques and collectibles and stuff that are donated. And there's some old, vintage old books, like reference books for things like Nathaniel Hawthorne and some of the famous authors. So we have a lot of that we can add now if anybody needs to look up anything or research anything for something to do with school. We have a lot of that stuff. I'm currently working on doing some stuff on sports, and I'm working on the current, if you see here, this is the latest with Lakeland's high school football, and this is all a football book that we're putting together. We just put together another one on sports in Lakeland, starting with girls softball, girls volleyball, girls track, boys track. A lot of stuff includes people from Jermyn, Lakeland, Scott, Greenfield, Mayfield. Then we're going to get into basketball, finish up the football all the way back to the first Lakeland Chiefs football team, which I was a member of in 1970 and 71 Chiefs football. And the Lakers, then we'll go into the Lakeland Lakers, which would have been 70 and back to the early days of Jermyn. We'll go back into sports. We have pictures back to 1903. So we're going to put them all in an album, so everybody will be able to go through them by year. Now we're going to continue on a tour of the building to a couple newer things. We just received this Zenith yearbook by Paul Ruddy, donated it to us. It's the yearbook from the year 1925. That's what the school looked like in 1925. It has the class, freshman class, and all the names of all the members of the freshman class from the 1920s. And there's your junior class and all your juniors, and there's a little bit of history of all the seniors in the senior class of 1925 from Jermyn High School. That's one of the latest editions. The other latest edition we received was a Marine uniform, and we got a Korean uniform. You see it's Whitney, Korea, Vietnam veteran, full dress uniform. So those are some of the latest things. Every day something new comes in. If you get a chance, come and visit us. We currently have a Boy Scout presentation, which we'll give you a real quick photo here of what's going on in the Boy Scout presentation. These are all pictures from 1968. You'll see a picture of me way back when I was 13 years old. And then these are all memorabilia from my brother and myself when we were in the Boy Scouts in 1967, 68, and 69. That was before I found sports and girls. There's Mr. Peanut. That's one of the latest editions. That is an original costume from Nabisco. That's an original Mr. Peanut, hard shell plastic. And that's something that I ended up getting for going to Watkins Glen, New York to sneak into the garage to meet the drivers. This is what we have for sale in the building at all times, our meat sticks. We have 11 different flavors of meat sticks. We have our postcards. We have postcards of everything you can think of that ever happened in Jermyn. And we have books from our centennials. We have books for sale. We have ornaments for sale. We've always going to have something here in the building. We have coins over on this side over here. We'll have coins from the centennial and the new coins designed by us, glasses, plates, and postcards. And our latest edition is the t-shirts, $10 t-shirts and $10 hats. We don't have any extra large left. They're going fast, so if you get a chance, come and pick one up. If you'd like to become a member, we're always accepting memberships. We meet on the first Sunday of the month at 6:30, and it's the same time here in the building, 710 Madison Avenue. And we're going to have our annual Christmas party in January, which will probably be at one of the local restaurants. So enjoy it. Come and visit us.